Morning, my name's Anna. I'm always reinventing myself. I'm a pensioner in training. Welcome to the channel. Today, as the thumbnail suggests, we're talking about retirement robbery. What they've taken from us and what they could still take from us. The fear of the retirement date being moved is constantly in the back of my mind. However, today, what we're going to focus on, the sums so that we can work out exactly how much they've taken from us. And rather than stay stuck in frustration and anger at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing to save my sanity, make sure I keep my health so that I can collect those dues. So let's get to the calculator and do the sums, because you know what? The maths never lie. So here we are. So my monthly pension, state pension, would have been worth £800 a month. I'm going to times that by 12 months. That gives me the grand total of £9,600. And take that total, times it by 7 years, and that gives me the final total of £67,200. And that is why me and many others are stuck in my retirement. So there you have it. And this is the last time I'm going to talk about the financial side of it, because I think in order to stay positive, I need to focus on the things that I want to do, which is continue with this channel and give myself something new and positive to do, and walk, try new things. And basically, when I have days off, I look at them as preparing for retirement. And the channel's really going to focus on what I do, what you do, and together how we can combat the frustration and not let ourselves go, not let ourselves give in. So my major thing that I've done is I don't have a work contract. We call it 0-hour contracts. And basically what that does for me is it gives me the freedom of when to work, where to work, and for how long to work. And fortunately, I live and work in an area where there's never a fear of there not being any work. So I'm very lucky in that sense. So that's how I structure my days and plan time off, like when the weather's good and I can get out. So that's one of the things that I've done to beat that, is to control my own time. I now invest in a pension of my choice, so I invest in stocks. I've given up that Nest pension because I have 0-hour contracts. I have to work a lot of hours to get maybe a £50 contribution that I then contribute another 50 quid. So what I do now is I just invest in stocks. I've cancelled that pension. So that just gives me a bit of freedom back and taking a bit more control of my life. So please put in the comments below what you're doing, how you've dealt with it, and if you found a way forward that we can all benefit from. And if you're still stuck in the doldrums, then stay with the channel and see if there's nothing that I do or can do to help get you out of that dark rut, because I do know what it feels like to have that feeling of helplessness, because I did go through it for 12 months after I was 60, because that should have been the day that I retired. But we're going to end up with a high, which is we're going to take back control of our life. We're going to manage our finances better. We're going to keep our mind healthy and body healthy. So stay tuned with the channel and let's see where it goes, because we're not moaning about this anymore. It is what it is, and we're just going to move on and continue with our life, because you know what? It's our life and we only get one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.